Okay, we're live on 14 out of 15 channels. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hope you guys are doing well. I've got black coffee today, which is actually pretty damn good, I must say. For black, it is good. I want to go over something in the paper really quick. So let's follow the money, shall we? You guys want to follow the money with me really quick? It's just going to take a second. Look, right here. It's right in the paper. The shit lid paper. See if it focuses there. There it goes. Including Democrats in Congress. See that? It's not hard to find people, including Democrats in Congress, who accuse the oil companies of price gouging. So, you want to follow the money? Check and see how much the oil companies have given to the Biden administration for the form of political donations. And then you followed your money and you figured out who is behind the price gouging. It's the Biden administration. Hilarious, right? That's it. That's all you needed to know. Now you guys know the truth. Now you know what's up. This is not Putin's price hike. It never was. This started before the war started, and the war was created so that it could be a smokescreen so you couldn't see why you're paying, $5 a gallon right now. Great. Now you know. Yeah, no, Florida's doing really well, actually. The whole nation is getting ready to go under a massive heat wave, and Florida is kind of left out of it, actually. During the day, and hello 50, 55 during the night. It sucks not good for my garden, right? Yeah, you're going to want to wrap that garden up. Why do Republicans act like price will go down with a Republican president? Well, it was Donald Trump who was drilling for more oil, right? It was Donald Trump who was expanding America's ability to power itself with its own oil reserves, with its own oil drilling. It was. He said, if you elect Joe Biden, you're going to be paying $7 a gallon. So they act like it, Dave, because it's true. That's why they act like it. Sucks to be, to be political, but you gotta look at the facts. You got to ask yourself, would Putin have invaded Ukraine if Donald Trump was president of the United States? I don't know. They seemed really friendly. Didn't they? Didn't they seem really friendly? Is it because the Republicans are in bed more with the oil companies? No, you know what's crazy? Check this out. So the oil companies get breaks no matter who's in charge. They make sure to give equal amounts to Democrats and Republicans. That's how oil companies and gas companies own us and own our politics, because they give money to everybody. And once those people get in power, it doesn't matter whether they're Republican or Democrat, they're indebted to the oil companies, and that's how it works. It doesn't matter whether it's a Democrat or a Republican. They're all getting money from Exxon. They're all getting money from BP. They're getting money from Chevron. They're getting money from Saudi Arabia and from, oligarchs. Russian, no matter wherever the oil's coming from. They're getting paid. And they're getting taken care of. And, it might not be in the form of cash donations. It might be in the form of, hey, you want a vacation over in our country, and we'll give you a free vacation over here. We'll give you a free airfare, and we'll hook you up with the best dinners. That's easy for them, for a country to do that for somebody. It's going to be political and go into the office of the federal United States government and have things done for them. And go make laws for them so they can make, millions of dollars on the back end. They pay a couple $100,000 up front. It pays back, tenfold. This is why they do it. This is the system that we're in. And everyone should be made aware of this system. And if you choose a side and you start supporting one side, then you're part of the problem because you're not seeing the whole picture. And that's a problem. People need to see the whole picture. Some people just refuse to see it. Not my job to point it out to anybody either. And you know what? I'm not gonna. It's not my job, and I got a pain in my neck for the last 3 days now. It has not gone away. You ever heard the term pain in the neck? Oh, that's a real pain in the neck? Well, I've actually got one. And I think it's stress related, I'm not sure. But it comes from down from my head, and it goes to the base of my neck. And if I turn my head the wrong way, it feels like somebody's wringing my muscle. Trying to wring it dry of all life. That's what it feels like. I don't need this. I don't need this stress in my life. I don't need to be sitting here screaming at people anymore, trying to convince people anymore. I'll tell you how I feel, and you can agree or you can disagree. You can agree to disagree, whatever you want to do. I'm just telling you, these are the facts, and you can take it or leave it. I don't care what you think, what you believe. It's no longer my life's mission to try to convince people of my narrative. I'm just going to tell it to you, and you can take it or leave it. It's up to you. If you think I'm crazy, well, then don't listen to it. A lot of people do think I'm crazy. A lot of people have stopped watching the show. Fine, stop watching the show, man. I'm still here. That's the thing. You'll stop watching the show, but I'm still here. I'm still doing my thing, and we're still having fun. We're still getting high 3 times a day. Yesterday, I had my girlfriend came over, and we were doing stuff, so I didn't do my nighttime show last night. I did go on the internet, and I saw you guys were having fun over there at the freaking Oracles. I stayed in there for like an hour. I didn't say anything, but I was there supporting as a viewer. I saw Nick was in there typing, and who else did I see in there in the chat talking? Docky, Hell, and Daisy. Yeah, a few of you. I think he had like 7 or 8 viewers when I was there. Oh, it was 12 actually. I had 12 viewers when I was there. He had more viewers than I have right now. Look at that. I was one of them. But, yeah, I watched that for a while, and then I just went to sleep. It was good, though. I enjoyed it. So, when I do this, you can see my vaccination shot on my shoulder. See that? That scar? Right there. I ain't scared of no vaccine, man. People are like, oh, no, he's pro-vaccine. Oh, I'm not going to watch the show anymore. I don't care. I'm still going to come in here and get high. I don't care. I do, obviously. It doesn't. I used to have 50 people come in the morning to watch a show. Now it's 11. That's okay. Those 40 people can go fuck off. And the 11 of you that are here, you're my gold. And I want you to know that. Hey, Caliana, if you're here watching this show right now, you are my gold. And I will continue to send you torpedoes of truth. Charlie Sheen style. Always. Now I just have to figure out how I'm going to deal with this. Troy Corbin, everybody's fine. Thanks for asking. Rogie had a little upset stomach this morning. Had to throw up outside, but we handled that situation, and everything's good. Everything is good. I'm thinking about a dab right now. A little derb. Oh, I got some dabs on Rick's dabs. Look at that. Rick's going to be pissed. I'm just trying to figure all this out. I'm getting it together in my brain right now. How this is all going to go down. Your dog threw up last night. Oh, that's cute. We're all throwing up. That's great. I'm behind on my timely dabs and smokes and stuff. So let me try to catch up here. Play a little catch up. Amazing what a few push-ups can do for a chest, huh, guys? Nice, huh? I like being able to do these without a shirt on sometimes. It's fun. If you get serious and you want to do it and you want some motivation, come talk to me, man. I hope that seeing me and the way that I've transformed my chest over the last, 6 months or so can get some of y'all to do it too. Thank you, Evan. Poor little guy. I hope everyone has a good damn day home for a while. Been out lobstering. Right on, buddy. Troy, right on. What was your opinion on the Starlink service? Was it worth it? Oh, yeah! Yes, get Starlink. And, you know, it was cheaper when I bought it. It's more expensive now. It's $200 more, and it's $700. And it's $110, I believe, a month instead of $100. Fuck, dude, I'd pay $200 a month for that shit, and I'd give them $1,000 for the setup. That shit is well worth it. Totally worth it. Get it. You'll love it. And you'll be back on my show probably in another month to thank me for it, Callie, because you stopped coming, but that's cool. You come in another month. Now that I've given you some more good information, and you can come back and thank me when you realize how good Starlink is. You're welcome. That's what I do here. I'm always giving out good information to my fans, my audience members, my viewers, people who aren't fans that just come in here to get some information. That's cool. I gotcha. Cheers, guys. Well, maybe I should wait for this to cool down a little bit more. A little bit more. Maybe I should do a little bit of a bigger dab, too. All right, cheers. Big dab, guys. Big dab. You don't use dab right. Evans Guard, what does that mean? You don't use dab right. I think you mistyped something. My whole body's sweating right now. It's a dabbing thermometer. Oh, dab right. Oh, that's cool. No, I don't use that. Callie, I'm glad you're here more often than I think. Glad that you are. I miss you. I liked it when you used to come in the show and participate all the time. Whoa, that was a sweat of sweats. Wow, that was great. Yeah, you know, I got to tell you, moving back here from California, it's nice not to be growing again. It's nice not to be working to survive. It's nice, man. You get hurt. You know, you get hurt doing that shit. And you get sick, and then you can't do it. It's just nice to have everything done for you. Live in the city. Gas is, you know, right around the corner. Stores right around the corner. You order anything to your door. That kind of living definitely has its advantages. You know? I mean, when it all goes to shit, I'm fucked. You know? It's like somebody said the other day, they were on Twitter, they said, you know, why should people be so concerned about January 6th when they need to be worried about feeding their children? And I said, how well are you going to be able to feed your children if the government gets overthrown? You think everything just keeps moving smoothly for you? You think the store shelves are going to be stocked for you when the government gets overthrown? When that January 6th riot that you don't care about anymore, when that happens again, because the right people weren't held responsible for what they did and locked up in prison, and you don't care about that shit, And then you let them go do it again. And then they take over the government. You think those fucks are going to come feed your kids for you? You think they're going to make sure the hospitals are open? That you've got police and fire protection? You're not concerned about January 6th, but you claim you're concerned about your children's welfare? You're an idiot. Because being concerned about January 6th, about them overthrowing your government, has everything to do with you being able to take care of your children. You know? And if you don't think that somebody's going to come, if you don't think that somebody's going to come to your home, thank you so much. Bye-bye. If you don't think that somebody's going to come to your house and take your shit, well, you know, that's the way you're going to reason through it. It's not going to happen to me. Okay? You win. You got me. You're wearing swim trunks too? It's Sunday, right? So you're not growing? I've got, my mom's got 4 citrus trees. There's lemons and limes. I'm taking care of the trees. So that's all. That's my garden. It's right behind me. That's my garden. We're going to add to it eventually. You know, this is the perfect environment for growing. Oh God, the fucking rain. It just depends on what you want to grow, but you know, the rain every day, freaking sunshine all day. It's crazy, man. The ability to grow here. It's just too bad the laws are so stupid for cannabis. Because, dude, we could grow the best cannabis. Holy shit. Ugh. Independent Left .news. Independent Left .news. Democrats finally admit this is Biden's price hike. And when you understand that when the Democrats say that United States corporations are price gouging, and you understand that those United States corporations are donating to all politics, across the board, Republicans and Democrats, so they control the whole board, then you understand this is Biden's price hike. Then you know how this works. It wouldn't matter if Trump was in there. It wouldn't matter if a Republican or a Democrat was in there. Whoever was in there, they would be getting bought off by these companies. And we were too scared of the idea of socialism to let Bernie Sanders take over, who never took a penny from these large corporations. You know, I told you, you should have voted for me. I'm going to try a third time. I'm coming back. I've been working out. Really hard. I'm doing my exercises every day. And I'm telling you, we're going to do very good. We're going to have some very good legislation. We're going to have some very good, everybody's going to pay $27. It's going to be a very, very simple campaign. It's going to be grassroots from the ground up. You're going to vote for me, of course. I heard that Bernie Sanders is going to run a third time, so that means I can bring back my Bernie Sanders impersonation. I like to wear mittens. I prefer mittens over gloves. I like a nice mink, a nice fake, a faux mink coat. Feels good. I like a sweater, and maybe some loafers. I like some loafers. Lol, just got sick of it. Yeah, you have great humidity to grow. No, I didn't change. It didn't change my thinking. I still want to be off grid totally, bro. So if everything breaks down, we're still going. We've got a generator, but we don't have a well. Luckily we've got a spring next to the house, so we need more than a generator. We need solar on this house. We've got plenty of sunshine here, plenty of room to do it. They seized an oligarch's mansion down the road. The county is going to miss that $27,000 a year in tax money. Huh. It's like we've got such great sanctions. Our sanctions are so great. We're going to have these great sanctions, and then your gasoline's going to go up, and the price of everything that you have is going to go up. It doesn't matter. Whatever you need, it's going to be more expensive. You're not going to be able to find things in the store that you want. You're going to have to sacrifice activities that you do. You're going to have to sacrifice things that you normally pay for. I should have taken my panels from the other house. Evan, you can't just do that. You're so funny. No, you can't do that. That system is a full system. It's all up and running. It's saving me money right now. I still own that house. I would buy other solar panels for this house. Jack in the Box says Russia needs more sanctions. Yeah. Because every time we sanction Russia, we hurt ourselves. And let me tell you something, then Russia sanctions us back. For Kamala Harris to sit there and fool herself and the people that follow her into thinking that there's no recourse on Russia's part is hilarious. We've got the greatest sanctions. Our sanctions are so great. We've got some great sanctions. I was like, she's such an idiot. I was like, they sit here and they brag about how they're dealing with this situation. And we're all hearing the story about Donbass. We're all hearing the story about the overthrowing of the Ukrainian government. And everybody's getting the news that America was completely involved in that. Not only did we overthrow the government and install somebody who was anti-Russia, he immediately started bombing the Russians that lived in Ukraine with our munitions. So I'm just kind of curious how you fly that yellow and blue flag around. How do you do that? Isn't that funny? You started this fucking war, you idiots. Now you're just pouring more money into it. You just don't know the history behind it. Everyone that's waving a blue and yellow flag doesn't know their history. You don't know your fucking history. Go back to 2013. Go see the overthrow of Ukraine. Brought to you by the United States of America. Yeah, go watch that, you fucking flag waving bitch. No, sanctions will get fertilizer did from Russia. What you think that does to food prices, Jack in the Box? Joe, what's up? Then every dumb fuck with a Ukraine flag won't say a fucking thing. They'll have the next flag up. Right, Joe? What's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Hey, you need some material? Hey, Joe, you need some material. What do you need? I got it all. What do you need? I got you right now. I'll go put a shirt on for you. We'll do some videoing. Hey, where's the lights? You got a light? You got camera set up? What, you use your cell phone? That's what the kids do now. They make the movies with the cell phone. We're going live. Let's do it. Are we doing a podcast? What are we going to do? What are we podcasting here? What do you got the StreamYard going? I got StreamYard. Let's do that. What are we doing? StreamYard? I need a shirt. I intentionally didn't bring a shirt. And when I walked back here, I was like, I'm going to have to get up and get a shirt out of my closet. Because I haven't even had one. one on yet today. Yeah, Taiwan's the next one to go. Is Biden going to arm them too? Yes, probably. Yeah, Billy Bong Thornton, that's a good statement, buddy. Why isn't your chat on my screen, man? It's unreal. I hate that shit. The video gods have not given me my next idea yet. Hey, you know, if you ever need inspiration, Joe, for a video, I could tell you something I would love to see you do something on. You know, let me go grab a shirt and I'll tell you. Okay, hold on a second. I'm serious about that. So it was, and I'm sad because this is, it makes me sad to think about this, but it was like 5 years, 6 years ago that somebody in the chat said, "Nay, have you ever heard of Dr. Guy McPherson?" Because I had said something about welcome to the gun show. Hey, Token Dave, what's up, buddy? Almost got arrested last night for carrying those guns. You guys are funny. Billy Bond, you guys are too kind to me. Thank you. You mean, are we going to fund them with taxes? Yeah, are we going to fund them, right, Joe? Right? Are we going to send the weapons to Taiwan? Right. Yeah, it's us. That's another thing I've said on the show. I hate that my tax dollars go to war. And I guess I had said something about climate change, you know, that I realized that we had serious climate issues, right? And I checked out Dr. Guy McPherson, and he was like, "Yeah, we don't have a lot of time left. We've got these feedback loops." And I was like, "Climate feedback loops? What are those?" Right? And then he's identified over 60 of them. And then, you know, this morning I put up a tweet. You know, this is so important. And we're just ignoring it. But this was the tweet I put up. It was it says nothing to see here. That's what I always say when I talk about climate. I'll always just say like, you guys just keep on scrolling. And everyone does. It's got 3 likes. Nothing to see here, guys. Sunday through Wednesday, potential high temperature records 145 plus. So there's going to be over 145 records broken around the world. And by the way, tonight at 8 o'clock, you guys, you know, you'll only want to snort half a line of super ultra potent super male vitality because it is so ultra potent. When you watch my special tonight on CNN at 8 p.m. Now, I'm going to be going live, and I will only be on half a line of super male vitality. I'm telling you. I will only snort half a line of super male vitality in the morning because it is so ultra potent. I will wait at least 4 seconds before I grab that second line, which is already lined up and ready to go. So am I. After that 4-second mark, I will snort only another half of a line of super ultra potent super male vitality in the morning. I will be ready for my morning. I'm in the bathroom and I'm renovating all morning. I'm renovating the bathroom, and usually I've locked the door as I go in there. I've been doing some ceiling beautification, adding the crown The crown molding, of course, beautifully sculpted crown molding around all of the ceiling area. I'm taking it on the corners of the room, and of course, at the baseboard level as well. I'm crown molding the entire surface. It's all going to be in crown molding. It's going to be beautiful. I brought in 2 truckloads of crown molding last night in the Infowars.com. That's prisonplanet.com. You're going to want to check out our products over there. We've got some of the finest water filtration you're ever going to find. And I'm telling you, our water filtration, we've got the purest filters. We've got the finest filtration. You're not going to find it anywhere else. And tonight, CNN, 8 p.m., CNN special. Me, Alex Jones, live on CNN. You're not going to want to miss that. But my point is this. This has fallen on deaf ears. And it's finally happening. And these images are now common occurrence. We don't even bat an eyelash anymore. But we should. Because it's like people actually think it's going to stop. People think this is going to get better. What do you think this is going to be like next year? Or the year after? Or the year after? Or the year after? Or go look at how last year was. And we've been warning about this on my show for years. And there have been people who've been warned, who've been told, who just disregard the information. And I would love to see a video on climate, Joe. I have this thing, it's called 2178. It doesn't have to be about my shit. But I found out, the human race is going to be extinct by 2178. It's impossible for us to go on past 2178. I just did a little maths on the show. And there's some things in there like for instance, climate feedback loops that aren't taken into consideration with that figure 2178. So in other words, there's no way we're going to make it to 2178. You understand what I'm saying? 2178 is just based on extinction rate of all species on the planet. It's a very simple concept. We have a limited number of species on the planet that human beings rely on to survive. Okay, and it's a finite number, and it's dwindling. And I wanted to know what was that rate that it was dwindling at, because once there's no more species left on the planet, humans can't exist. We can no longer live unless we're cannibalizing each other, or we're manufacturing some sort of food. Now if we've got something that will allow us to manufacture food at a rate that will allow the entire planet to exist, let me know what that is, because I don't know what that is, but that would help. But that's just one problem. But this is a big problem. So every day, I hope you're sitting down, 150 to, they say now up to 300 species go extinct every day on the planet. And I was like, oh, man. What? What did you just say? Wait, 150 species go extinct every day? Well, I thought maybe you said every 10 years or something. That's not possible. How many species are on the planet? I had a million questions. How could we sustain this? How many species are on the planet? Yeah, I started Googling it. And it was a very short walk to Google the information that I did to come to 2178. You can do it right now. How many total species exist on the planet? Right? It's 8.3 million species total or something like that. So just do the math. If we lose, let's just go low and say 150 species, that's the low number, go extinct every day, and then we multiply 150 times 365 days. Then we take that number of species and we divide it into the number of total number of species that we have, and we find out that we can't have species here past 2178. And that number does not take into effect cascading extinction, which means when one species goes extinct, it creates like a waterfall effect, a cascade effect of a bunch of other species that survived off of that species for whatever reason. That does not take that into account. So 2178 is the most generous number that we could possibly live to 2178. It's a simple concept. So just doing that math, then you go listen to Dr. Guy McPherson that's talking about climate, and listen to Thunderfoot, who's a scientist talking about trees and the inability of trees. We cannot tree our way out of this, is the science he's got. And you realize there might have been a solution to this. We remember we were talking about MEERS, the MEERS Reflection Project. And I believe it was MEERS, Reflection. It was a great idea, a bunch of mirrors to deflect sunlight back up into the atmosphere. Good luck implementing that. Good luck getting people on board. We're at war right now. I don't know if you guys noticed this. So this is war is kind of inconvenient to kind of address this. Especially since, that's right, the war is adding to it. All the CO2 that we're producing being at war right now, all the smoke and all the carbon and CO2 and the destruction of crops and the destruction of buildings and the destruction of everything produces all of the CO2. So it's like, it's not just bad, we are exponentially making it worse. So next time, you're looking at the politics of what's going on in the world, and you're looking at what's going on with, restrictions over your freedom. And, hey man, don't worry. This ain't going to last much longer anyway. I don't think that even they've got enough time to seize the power that they want over you in what little time they have left. And the speed at which they're trying to pass legislation to control you shows how desperate they are and how much they realize that this really is our future. Right? It's a big party until the end. Well, that's what I say. And that's what I've learned. I just think it's important that you're aware of what's going on. And while you're being distracted by Elon Musk telling you he's going to go colonize Mars and buy Twitter and give you free speech, and you're worried about Donald Trump becoming the next president of the United States, you're worried about, a war that the United States started back in 2013 from overthrowing the Ukrainian government and installing an anti-Russian president that started murdering ethnic Russians in the Ukraine with American munitions. Before you start worrying about all that stuff, before you start worrying about what's going on with gender and your children's safety in school shootings, before you start worrying about any of that, remember this. You might need that assault weapon when the end of the world comes, because it might be coming sooner than everybody thinks. Assault, and I go like this when I say assault weapon. Yeah, I'm one of those people. Because, I've got a weapon right here I could assault you with. I mean, it's a nice dabber too. But this is an assault weapon. If I hold it like this and I go like that with it, and I just, that's an assault weapon. Is it designed to do that? Yeah, it is. It is designed to do that. It'll totally do that. It was designed to do that. It's a knife. And I think that's the little blade on there. You know? How dangerous is it? How dangerous is it now? How much assaulting can I do with this now? That looks kind of dangerous. It didn't look like much, did it? But look at that blade. Do you know that more people are assaulted and murdered with knives in California than people are murdered in the entire country of Canada every year? Knives are responsible for more deaths in California. Wow, that was sharp. That's sharp when I touched that just now. Now how dangerous is that? It's a double-bladed nightmare. This is a double-bladed assault weapon. So I know I got fooled into using the term assault weapon just now, but just so you know how I feel about assault weapons, all weapons are designed to assault. It's improper terminology. And you take one of my guns away, I got 9 more that will assault you just as bad. You know? You know, I said it this morning. I said, you know what? You're going after the wrong thing. You're writing toothless legislation that doesn't address the actual problem. Now, I'm not saying that I know the answer. I've offered some things, but I'm not saying that I know the answer to the problem. I'm not. But I'm saying what is being offered is a fucking joke. So, I would just maybe have I'd be willing to have a conversation with someone about that. If you think taking an AR-15 away from people is the answer to your problems of school shootings and that's going to solve that problem, we could have a conversation about that. And that conversation would be over really fast. And let me just have it for you right now. You say, but nay, that gun is the most commonly used gun for school shootings. It is highly efficient in killing people. It's a killing machine. And I would show you my Glock 21 with a 13-round clip in it. And then I would show you another 13-round clip and say, that's 26 kids. What did you do? What did you stop? What have you prevented? You've prevented my ability to stop an armed force that's coming into my home to try to take my home over. My ability to protect my family. My ability to protect myself. My ability to protect my dog against a freaking bear attack in the backyard. Yeah, I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to shoot a bear in the head if it's fucking attacking Rogan. Does that bother you? I don't fucking care. You know, I live in an area where we got fucking bears, and it's my responsibility to keep my dog in the home. And if we go outside, I need to have him on a leash because he can get attacked by a bear. You know, that would be really bad. He would get killed. Yeah, let's take all the guns. Wow, Joe, you and I agree on guns, bro? I didn't think you and I were going to be in the same place on that. I love independence, man. I need to talk to more independents. You know? Most death by firearms in the U.S. are from handguns, not machine guns. Smooth operator. I know. It doesn't even address the actual problem. It's not going to lower the amount of overall deaths. It's just going to stop mass school shootings being performed by an AR-15. That's all that stops. Okay, you're not going to have any more AR-15 school shootings. Does that mean you're not going to have any more school shootings? What's going to stop somebody from going in there with another gun? So some of the Republican legislation that they've offered up addresses that in the way that I want to see it addressed. But it's just barely touches it the way I would do it, you know. And we talked about it on the show. I do offer. So someone's like, "Well, you're not offering any solutions." I do offer a solution. It might not be plausible. It might not work. Whatever. But it's something that we figured out how much it would cost roughly. We just did some basic maths. I like to do basic maths on the show from time to time. I like to do basic maths. I like to perform the maths on the show. Whoa, did anybody know I was going to say that? What? Psst. No, you didn't. Nobody's even doing it like that anymore, Val. No, you did not. Bowsy wowsy. Quick maths. I just did some quick maths. And we figured it out, you know. We said, okay, there is a way. If you've got a will to send $40 billion to a war that you started in Ukraine, well, maybe that's more important to you than your children's safety. Maybe it's more important to you to send money to Ukraine and fight a war that you started, that your stupid country started. You know, and NATO started. If that's more important to you than securing your children's safety, well, then I understand. But, I think it's a good trade-off, personally. So don't tell me you didn't have the money for it. And don't tell me you didn't have the fucking money for it 10 years ago. You could have addressed this a long time ago. Hill House Hobo says Elon can colonize these nuts. Thanks, Hill House Hobo. Loved it. Elon can colonize these nuts. No, man, why are you bothering me with that? Unreal. Nobody's even bothering me with it anymore, palsy. Yeah, so, crypto has crashed to its lowest point that I've ever seen. It's even lower right now than when I first started purchasing it. So if anybody was looking to purchase some crypto, you're just hearing this for the first time, just so you know, I'm not going to get into crypto right now. Just so you know, heads up, I like to tell you guys important news. That's pretty important. If you wanted to buy something in crypto and you were ready to do it, and you're like, I'm just waiting for it to get to this price or whatever. Now's your chance. Now's your chance. Now they say it could go even lower. That was, if they went this low, it was supposed to go even lower. So you might want to wait, but sometimes hesitation can lead to you're crying. Nobody wants to cry. Nobody needs a good cry. Nobody's needing a good cry. Josh says, well, Elon can colonize these nuts. I love that. That's about all Elon is going to colonize is these nuts. So we had the two little baby fawns in the yard today. I got some video. I think their mother abandoned them for the day. Actually, I was just telling my mom that they do this. And sure enough, the two fawns are down in the ravine, and I did not see their mom. My mom's like, oh, the mother's nearby. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, Mom. They'll abandon them and they'll leave for like 12 hours and they'll come back. It's a common thing. You know, if they think their babies are safe, then they can go off, you know, for a bit. And they will take the fuck off. So I'm just looking around to see if they come up out of the ravine. Because they were here last night, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if they've been here all night, just slept in the backyard, and the mom took off, just like I said, you know. And I wouldn't be surprised if they're still here later today, and the mom still hasn't come back yet. I get so mad at people. I keep having to remind myself that most people aren't going to be able to accept climate crisis. It's a hard thing to swallow. Right, Joe. But you know what? Look at it as an advantage. Okay, because I know there's a disadvantage. The more people that know about it, the more people we might be able to get a solution, right? But the less people that know about it, the more chances you have of surviving when society collapses, and being prepared and being ready and having, you know, everything you need to survive. If your power goes out, if your water stops coming out of your faucet, you no longer have internet, you no longer have social services of any kind, no more support net, you can't call a friend, you don't have a phone that works anymore, you know. In California, we have walkie-talkies, man, and I'm telling you, they go for freaking miles, those things, and they're great. So consider a cheap set of walkie-talkies, guys. I know it sounds funny, but you might already find out that some of your neighbors are already talking on a walkie-talkie band, you know, and you'll want to team up with them, and that's the thing. You go out, and this is something I did. You can go out and you can purchase extra walkie-talkies and give them to your neighbors that you trust, and put them on your band, so you guys all can support each other. You know, I know it's silly. I know it sounds silly, but you know, if you've got one and you no longer have a cell phone to talk to anybody, because you know the cell phone towers aren't working because there's no more power because the entire grid has gone down. You're going to thank me. You're going to call me on my walkie-talkie and be like, nay, the nay band. Nay. It was a great idea, these walkie-talkies, bro. You know, when I need eggs, I can trade some of my cannabis for some eggs. To live and survive. I needed pain medication. I needed, you know, some antibiotics. My neighbor had them. That's another thing you should have in your home is antibiotics. There's things you should think about. There's a whole list of things you should think about. Rice, stored properly, bunch of rice. That's your food, man. I owe you some rations, Nay. Let's smoke this little cute little bong, shall we? Or, this is what I love about all of my bongs. Boom, 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 boom. You ready? Interchangeable bowls. So let's say instead we want to smoke out of the big bong. And we could just smoke out of this one. Pretty cool, huh? Cheers. Wait, let's get rid of this. What is this all about? Psst, we don't need that there. What's that doing over there? We don't need this. We need to be able to see what we're doing over here. Look at this. We don't need that. We want the trendy in there, though, don't we? We want the trendy in there. Let's go like this. Cheers, guys. Perfect timing. Top of the hour to the music. Oh, look, everybody, Josh G wants to start a cult. You forgot towels! It was a big bong hit, Mom. No, it wasn't terrible. Not terrible. It was lovely and delicioso. What? She thinks I'm hurting my body. What you're doing to your body? It's so healthy. I have this pain in my neck. This helps it, you know? Let's recreate the sanctuary from Fallout 4. Yeah, we can show Guest and Orlando how it's done. No rats needed. Hey man, I don't like avocados, but I hear they're really healthy. We could grow a whole bunch of those. You could grow a whole bunch of really healthy food that you could survive off, and things that have protein and shit. Fats. What kind of fruit has fats in it? Vegetables. You need some fats, man. Where are you going to get your fats from? Your saturated fats. It's the saturated fats that get you, man. That's when you deep fry that shit. That's where you get your saturateds from. You're going to have deep fried beans. Nobody deep fries beans anymore, pal. What are you even doing? Nobody's even deep frying beans anymore, pal. What are you even not doing it? Not no more, palsy. All right, so I'm gonna keep looking for these little fawns because I'm hoping they're gonna climb up out of the creek. They were just there an hour ago or so, man. So it's kind of cool. They're you guys want to see? I got video of them. That's pooping. That one's pooping. I don't know why it won't focus though. Yeah, I don't know why it won't focus, but that's a long video. It's 2.5 minute video of little fawns. But, I think people kind of get bored with that. I don't know, man. People leave as soon as I start showing them. Avocado has fats. I was thinking that. Hey, look, it's Debbie. Hi, Debbie, says Josh G. 4-name girl in the house. They're good and fat. What? Hell yeah, I'm not too big a fan of those bland avocados either, but that really is a great one to choose on your property. They are good and fat, like you're mentioning. That's funny, man. Yeah, because I don't like the way they taste. I hate the way avocados taste, but, if you got to survive, you got to survive. And I think those would be a healthy thing. You had a whole bunch of avocado trees and olives, and grapes. Grow some grapes, some peaches. I like peaches. Peach tree definitely has 672 peaches. 672 peaches on this tree. The whole AR-15 debate is laughable, or shooting over 20 years ago in the UK was all handguns. Well, It's increments. They got to do one thing at a time. If they can get the AR-15, they can get something else. They can limit the capacity of magazines. They're talking about a magazine buyback. You know, 13 bullets goes really fast in a gunfight, bro. I'd rather have an AR. And I want something that's not going to overheat. I want to be able to put a lot of fucking metal at them as much as I can. Six likes on that tweet, when the one that says nothing to see here. Record heat builds and spreads. So you guys, that's going to be right now. This is starting like today and the whole week coming up. So you guys have to be aware of this. It's all the way from California, the whole Midwest and South part of the United States. Her fat ass is in the way of the screen there. I think it goes all the way to the East Coast, but it avoids Florida for the most part. I believe Georgia, though, Nick Brown. So you guys be safe in those areas. There's Texas. Really, Texas is going to be a big problem, guys, in Texas. It's all white behind me. It looks like a fucking nightmare. Nightmare scene from a movie. Man, I hope those little fawns pop out. It'd be so cool. They're cool, man. I don't want to scare them. You know, but it's cool that they're here. YouTube sides with hate is trending. 11,500 tweets. Huh? I don't get it. I think I've gone down the wrong rabbit hole here. Backing out. Some of you may get the reference there. Any of the recent IPCC reports on what, Joe? Obviously not. The answer is obviously no. I don't know what you're talking about. I'd rather have an SA80, but that's because that's what I was training on the same caliber with. Hill House Hobo. Well, I don't own an AR. Personally. Oh my goodness gracious. I think I lost some of you guys back there. So I got blocked from Bad Brad RSR on Twitter because I think it's because I said Joe Biden votes for war, and I called him a mass murderer because he voted for the Iraq War. October 2002, he was one of the 77 senators who gave President George W. Bush the authority to use force in Iraq. Right? And I think because of that tweet, I think Bad Brad RSR blocked me on Twitter. Yeah, because I told the truth, that he voted for... Well, that and the fact that I call him a mass murderer because he voted for that war, and I consider everybody who voted for that war a mass murderer. They're all complicit. You know? Mass murderers. A war that they couldn't justify without lying about. And, you know, one of their own lied right to their faces. Yes, this truck here these are nukes. This trailer, this is a nuclear carrier. We've got overhead footage of this truck here. Oh, okay, yeah, let's go kill 1 million innocent people over there then. Let's just start fucking rocketing the fucking main city right now. Indiscriminately destroying frickin' homes, frickin' mosques, schools. Every week in London with knives, pretty much any big city in the UK. If people want to kill, they'll do it with whatever is at hand. I know, right, Hill House? Don't get me started, Joe. Joseph, right, buddy? That's the problem, man. Is I start going off on shit. Can we? Hey, Joe, can we talk about the crime bill? You know, we're the terrorists. Hey, we may have tortured some folks. We may have tortured some folks, man. You know, folks, we may have tortured some of them with your guns and your Christianity, with your guns and your religion. We may have tortured some folks. I like drone bombing. I like drone bombing people. Isn't that right, said Michelle? Shouldn't we go drone bomb some folks? She said, "Yeah, honey, we should." They're trying to pass a bill here banning peaceful protests. Hill House Hobo, where you at? Where you at, Hill? Where you at? Oh, what? What, nay? Nobody's even doing bong rips anymore, nay. What are you even not doing? You're not doing it. Nobody's not doing it no more. They're trying to pass a bill here banning peaceful protest. Yeah. You know I did that for some of you sexist motherfuckers out there. I don't subscribe to that whole narrative, but I just thought portraying it for a second was going to be funny. I do subscribe to the narrative that she's as evil as her husband is. You know, she's complicit. They're all complicit, man. I just wonder how long it is before their two young daughters become politicians, you know? Because I predicted that. It's like, why is Obama selling out? I was like, oh, because he wants his daughters to become politicians. I got it. He's still in the game. He's still playing ball, you know? It tickled your fancy. Dude, I know I say it all the time, but the lawn's growing in really nicely, beautifully. It's really filling in that beach area. I'm so glad I cleared it the way I did and just letting the grass grow in. It's amazing. It is just going to totally fill in. It's going to be, man. Okay, last time I said this, I was like, okay, it's going to be like a month. That's all going to be grown in. And I was wrong. It was like a week. But now this, okay. So over there where the beach is, how long before all that's grown in with grass? I'm going to say like 3 months. I'm going to say like three months. Mom, the tree that's where the turtle laid its eggs under, it's in bloom. It's got these big white blooms on it.
Where,
Where
honey?
the turtle laid the eggs the first time, right after the magnolia tree.
Yeah.
Look at the giant white blooms.
Huh.
You see them?
No.
What?
I don't see them there.
Okay, there's. Okay, you. Here, let me walk over there.
The second tree?
The first, yeah. Well, you see the magnolia tree, right?
Yeah.
Right behind the magnolia tree.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Here, look.
I'm not seeing white flowers.
No,
Where is
yeah, duck down. There we go. We'll see it now. Look at that.
it? I'm not seeing
No,
still
wait,
don't-
no. Look right there. No, look right here. There you go. You're looking right at it. That's not the
Oh,
sun.
I'm seeing the tree.
Yes.
Oh, I was looking down in the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's just
Those are-
weeds or something. I don't know if that's.
No, that's all over the tree.
It
It's
is?
blooming,
I
yeah.
don't know what that is.
And the other
Pretty.
ones are red.
Oh.
You see the red blooms on that one down there.
Yeah.
So they're different color. We'll go outside and look at them.
Huh.
Rogies, you're bothering you.
Oh, no. Where's Harley? I haven't seen him all day.
I don't know. Oh, I gotta clean my dog's ear. Hold on a second.
Yes, ma'am. Wait, say that again? Oh, soon, okay. Oh, you did? Okay. Okay.
All right, you guys, let's do a bong riff. Cheers. You guys got to look at the backyard. You got to see it, son. Check it. Check it, yo. Check it, yo. Dude, can you believe that shit? What? Gotta find a better place for those you. I think that's gonna work. Finally. What? He's still shaking his head. Oh, he's trying to scratch his ear. Rosie, you can do some about that too? Come here, buddy. Thank you. What's that? Bees. What's that? I want to go out there too, Diesel, before it gets hot. I have a feeling it's going to be really hot today. I don't know why the weather service is lying about the heat. It's so fucking stupid. Dude, my phone is saying it was going to be 80 degrees outside yesterday. I was like, there's no way it's fucking 80. Dude, we're having a heat wave across the entire country. I know it's hotter than fucking 80. You know, right now it says it's 79 degrees outside. Air quality. The high is going to be 87, it says. It says it's 78 right now. It's going to be by 3, it's going to be 86 degrees. Whatever. Don't believe that shit. Don't believe that shit. liking all your tweets. Dude, that guy's throwing... The guy threw a pizza up in the air and it came back down to him like a frisbee. Like I did with the frisbee. I didn't do that at the... I do that down... Oh, this guy's doing it too. Oh, they're throwing them to each other. Oh my god, they are so funny. Dun, 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 dun. They got like a... This guy's got like a pig nose on or some shit. Oh, it's a mask. He's wearing a whole pig mask. Here, check this out. Okay, I'm going to mute it. Watch these guys do with this freaking pizzas, dude. So funny. Now there's people going by on motorcycles. All these ladies are watching them. How do they do that shit? It's so funny. That's so freaking funny, dude. I want to just keep watching that. They should throw it up higher and steeper. If they throw it up higher and steeper, it'd come right back to them. They're throwing it up at too low of an angle. They throw it up at a steeper angle, man. That should have come right down. That's bad as fuck, dude. It's from India, they say? It's got, yeah, it's a Chinese, it looks like Chinese on the side. Dude, is this one of your videos, bro? Joe, is this one of your videos? He said it, so President of the United States must really mean it. Get any news of Biden? Is that one of yours, bro? Why is my sound off, bro? My sound's off, bro. Why is my sound off? Dude, it's bottom of the hour, bro. It's time to smoke, bro. Where'd everybody go, bro? Everybody left, bro, but it's time to smoke. It's time to smoke, bro. Everybody left, bro. Why'd my camera change, bro? That's weird, bro. Everything changed, bro. It's like everything changed all of a sudden, bro. It's really weird, bro. We're gonna be watching the time, bro. It's bottom of the hour time, bro. It's time to smoke, bro. Where'd everybody go, though, bro? Everybody left, bro. Where'd they all go, bro? Whose video? Is this Joe? Is this your video, bro? Yo, Joe, is this your video, bro? Yo, Joe. Yo, Joe-Yo. Yo, Joe-Yo.
Look, let me close with this. Last week, we commemorated Memorial Day. And a reminder that our veterans and our military families represent literally the best of America. The best of America. We can never fully repay the debt to all of you. But I promise that my administration will always have your back. I made that commitment when I ran, and I commit that now. And the men and women sitting before me made a similar commitment. We mean it. This is something we Bidens take personally. Every veteran and family member of a veteran who serves has made our lives, our liberty, and our very nation possible. We owe you. We owe you. And we thank you. Look, let me close with this. Last week, we commemorated Memorial Day. And a reminder that our veterans and our military families represent literally the best of America. The best of America. We can never fully repay the debt to all of you. But I promise that my administration will always have your back. I made that commitment when I ran, and I commit that now. And the men and women sitting before me made a similar commitment. We mean it. This is something we Bidens take personally. Every veteran and family member of a veteran who serves has made our lives, our liberty, and our very nation possible. We owe you. We owe you. And we thank you. Look,
Look. I love it. I love it when they say look. I just want to fucking. Oof. Anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys had fun. Yo, Joe-Yo's not here anymore, I guess, but I think that was a Joe-Yo, guys. That means a video by Joe, which is fucking awesome. We should look at this, too. We should look at this. I wonder if we could just go, like... like, I don't know, man. There we go. There we go. Let's go like that. So, does it matter if I go? Yeah, it does. Whoa. So pretty out there. You're seeing the edge of the blanket right there. There you go. That's nice. I'm gonna make it so you can see the grass even better. Hold on a second. Weird, dude. Or maybe not. Here we go. Oh yeah. Dude. That's what I'm talking about right there. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that, though? That lawn. So, what I wanted to say was, over there on the far right, I think it's going to be about 3 months, and you won't see any more sand over there on the far right. It's going to be totally grown in. And of course, the rest of the yard will be totally grown in too. I mean, I have to cut the water way back because it's growing so fast and it's so healthy. So I've gone out there and I cut back on the water, and I might have to do it again. We've got flowering trees out here. It's really exciting. I think I got to go out here with a rake and do some raking and get these weeds up back here. That's one thing I'm going to do. All right, you guys. Love y'all. Thanks for watching. And so I'm sorry that none of you are chatting in my chat. I don't know why you're not chatting in my chat. I would stay, but nobody said a word. So I love you guys. Oh, hey, Billy Bong Thornton. Got any fruit trees? Yeah, I do. Right there, man. In fact, if you just look right here, right there, that is the start of one of the lemon or lime trees right there. There's 4 of them right there. Hey, Jeff Lund. All right, Billy Bong Thornton and Jeff Lund are talking. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it looks like a golf course, huh? The lawn guys, they do such a great job. And I got to tell you, the camera makes it look prettier than it really is. The camera, for some reason, makes it look even prettier. But it's nice. It's nice, man. It's just on the camera, even though I have the sharpness turned all the way up, it looks like it's such an even cut on the grass, and you look at it, you can see it's not perfect, but it's getting better, man. I think he's cutting it lower and lower, but we'll just see, because it's gotta keep spreading and running. All right, I got things to do. I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I love you guys. I hope you had fun. And I will see you. Should I title this one Outdoor Cam? Oh, Cam's outside. How's that? Oh, there it is. I already had it. Oh, cool. Yeah, I can switch between these two just like that and that. Yeah, or I can go like this. You know, which is cool too. So anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you guys this afternoon. You guys take care. I'm going to go outside and work. It's Sunday, I know. I should go down to the springs and have fun with my friends, but I just want to go outside and work, man. That's what I'm going to go do. You guys take care. Bye, y'all.